trees in cities, planting trees in cities is really important to me because so I have pretty mild asthma, so I'm lucky that it isn't worse, but I'm really aware that the sort of gift that trees give of oxygen is really great for me, and there are lots of people in cities who have asthma or maybe have respiratory things or other illnesses, so that's one thing that really benefits me. But also really important thing for me is they're just beautiful, and it's really lovely, especially in the spring when you've got blossom and flowers and berries, and it's really lovely to have a reminder of nature, even on the busiest road, even in the busiest bit of the high street, there's a few trees. It's nice. And I think for my community, which is in Deptford in southeast London, where I first planted a tree, we're a lot better off for tree cover now, but it actually was, there was lots of empty tree pits, lots of places where there weren't trees, and thanks to Trees for Cities, as well as our local park group, Deptford Folk, there were lots more trees. So as I said, more oxygen, more beauty. Planting trees has a positive effect on the climate and the environment in a really practical way, and as we all know, trees provide us with oxygen. They also help prevent flooding because they're absorbing water. They give shelter and food to animals, so they help support lots of wildlife in many, many different ways, and that's, you know, butterflies, insects, mammals, all kinds. But also I think they remind us in cities that our world isn't composed of just of bricks and mortar and human beings and shops and, you know, buildings, but it also is a green world, and to be reminded of that is really, really important. And plant a tree means that anyone can feel that they've made a positive contribution to change, just by spending a couple of muddy hours with us in the morning or in the afternoon in your local park. You can say hand on heart that you have made a difference to positive change. Because over the years since I've been planting trees with Trees for Cities, you get to meet the local community. You also get people coming in from outside, but you'll see people literally meeting their neighbours for the first time sometimes. And you get, in London in particular, you get every kind of person, every kind of age, all the genders, every kind of background. And so it's a really lovely chance for people to have a shared aim, which is just planting trees in their local park or field, meeting their neighbours and getting to know each other. And I like to think that that sort of deepens the connection of people to the land that they live on, their physical land. And we've had all sorts of things, spontaneous rounds of singing, people exchanging phone numbers, people talking about going to around each other's house. You know, it's really beautifully bonding thing. But also with trees, they're not going anywhere. If we planted them well, they grow. So often people will say, I'm going to come back next year. The children can visit till the trees have shot up much taller than them. So there is a physical, beautiful, physical, important thing that people can go back and visit that I think is sort of a really lovely reminder of what they've done, what they achieved together.